What's going on, YouTube? Members of Culture Unplugged, stay locked in with me. I'm just so grateful that you're here. If you're new, go ahead and like, subscribe right down there. If you are returning, welcome back. Keep growing the channel. Thank you to new subscribers that have just got in and checked in with me, and you're here and you're back for another great episode. So don't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and watch this episode. And before that, let's get it unplugged. Okay, so listen, so many updates real quick. I have to say my apologies for getting back to you. It's been a while. I know it's been like some weeks, 2 weeks, okay? So 2 weeks, I had to get myself together. I just did literally 2 events back to back, getting Covered in Culture together. By the way, if you can, go ahead and check me out at coveredinculture.com. Support the movement, support being spiritually protected and mentally explored, and buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, buy a hat, something that fits you that you would like to basically wear. But anyway, keep growing the channel. I basically was busy doing all that. So it's a whole lot of work to get done. I've got also a trip. I was just in Las Vegas recently with the fam, my mom and some friends. And then I was also in New York. I've got South Africa next week. I'm literally gonna document, y'all. I'm gonna document each day. Y'all know I love travel, man. I've done Colombia many of times. I've done Barbados, I've done the Cayman Islands, I've done Cancun, but going to the motherland, going to the continent of Africa is something special. This is like Wakanda. This is Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? No, not for real. This is South Africa. This is Cape Town, South Africa. I am going to document my experience, give you a great perspective from an honest brother. I'm an honest guy. Honest guy, uncle, somebody who's traveled and loved traveling. I'm gonna give you my best perspective on that experience through each day. Dialogue with people if I can. I'm so excited for that trip, y'all. That's coming up. I'll be leaving out next week, Thursday. Going to Cape Town for a week. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Travel's coming up. I've got work that's been like really kicking my ass. So it's just hitting different, man. I'm about to be 36, y'all. I got a birthday coming up, October 3rd, too. So if you can, shout me out that day. I'll be turning 36. Then there's 37 and 38. And the age keeps on growing and growing and growing. Anyway. So let's get to the topic of this video. I'm talking about why it's important for you to travel in your 20s. Coming from somebody that didn't really travel that much. Well, I only went to Barbados. But why is it important? First of all, in your 20s, you are just getting started. You are just experiencing a new awakening. But what better way is to start off with not the DR trips, not the Colombia trips, but go bigger. Go bigger, start farther, and then work your way back. Now, the reason why I say that is just for me. I've gone to Barbados at a younger, my 20s. I had great times. But if I could go back, I would have, maybe stretched it and say, okay, I'm going to wait. Instead of going to Barbados twice in 1 year, I would go ahead and bank my money and just pay the $1,500 to go to Ghana. Pay the $1,500 to go to Thailand and Philippines. Just going farther and farther. I kind of now really felt like enough courage to say, all right, I'm going to take a flight, and my flight going to be over 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's a real ass trip. You're going around the world, literally, right? You're going to experience something even far greater than, going to Jamaica. Going to Jamaica? Nothing wrong with Jamaica. No disrespect to Jamaicans. If you're Jamaican, you're Jamaican. But these are heavily visited places that are now starting to get diluted. And it's just not fun. I've gone to Barbados, though. Still the continuity there, the experiences I get when I go there, It's great. It's amazing. It's a great time. I don't no problem, no beef with Jamaica, whatever like that. But my whole thing is go see some other like less heavily visited populous areas. Like go someplace, go and just challenge yourself. For me, this is a big challenge. It's my first time going around the world, almost around the world. The first time going to Cape Town, South Africa. I waited to do this at 35, right? For 36. I got Thailand next year in January for 2 weeks. Okay? Those kind of trips right there, 21 hours, 23 hours. Long times, long trips. But you get to experience a culture that's so vastly different, and so much in its own uniqueness. You got to experience it just for yourself, because when you go, you get more of a better perspective. I always say travels kind of age you in maturity. It really does. In your 20s, especially when I started traveling for internationally, I got my first taste of it. Even from a kid, but growing, it hits different when you get older and you go be able to be a man and take care, go on a solo trip. It does something to you. Travel in your 20s. Travel in your 20s. As soon as you get that, your hair is on your chest. You know what I'm saying? You got some hair down here. You got keys in your pocket that's to your apartment. You handling your business. Then take that trip. Don't go if you ain't got it. Don't go and waste your time, talking about, I just got the flight. I'll find somewhere to go. My check will hit such date. No. Make sure you got it. Make sure you got it, that you can do it, that you don't have to think about it, that when you do it and you go out into those, beautiful countries where it's cheaper, it is a lot of things, Colombia especially, use places where our money goes far. So you may break a bank on a flight. When you get there, sometimes you spend a lot less. Have those experiences, but be responsible about it. Do your research. Know before you go. Don't act a certain way that you would normally act in America. Stay on top of what's going on before you go. Ain't nothing for just, okay, now you're 23 years old, you're 22, 25, 28. Now you decide, okay, I'm going to go to, China or some shit, Thailand, or you're going to go to Africa or whatever, and you're not even going to do no research. Do your research. Find out what's going on. Activities. Get yourself out there. Try some different stuff. Try stuff you don't ever go. You don't ever go to no damn London and, I'm going to get some McDonald's. The fuck? Eat what they eat. Get into their food. I'm just going to go to China, I'm going to go ahead and get some soul food because, no. Indulge. Get into the culture. Blend the motherfucking in. Blend in. Get in there. That's the best part. Shit, if that's what makes me feel, immersed, you want an immersive experience, that's the word, blend in. Get into the activities. Don't be that dude, I'm just going to go ahead and sleep here the whole week. That ain't no damn vacation. You can sleep anywhere. You can't get back time. So take the time to take that trip. When you're on that trip, think about the activities, the people that you want to meet, the food you want to eat, the music you want to listen to, the sights you want to see that are life-changing. Old people always say that shit, don't they? As soon as they start talking, everything is a. So I went down to the mall yesterday and I wanted to get a jacket, I have to say, you really got to make this your plan. If you plan on doing 20s right, if I could go back to 25, I'm 35 right now. If I can go back to 25, I would have done Colombia then. I would have done Germany a year later. Of course, life has its way of doing whatever it does. But if I had it my way, I'd put that priority a lot sooner. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I'm enjoying me doing me. I want you to enjoy you doing you. When you go on to these trips, you meet these beautiful people, you're making experiences happen for yourself. You need to learn how to live. You need to expand your mind. You need to grow. And you need to build. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I think you get the message. You're 20 something years old. You're holding on a job. Hopefully it's a good one. Try to get a job that's remote. I got honest truth. Get a job that's remote. Do it. Save yourself the bullshit issues that you normally get working that other job. Okay? Anyway, go ahead and go to my website, covenantculture.com. Stay tuned and locked and loaded when I drop my video about Cape Town, the ins and outs from the Black Gentleman's Guide. You're going to definitely love what I'm going to have to share. I'm going to be tackling some great experiences. I know for sure you're not going to want to miss it. So stay locked and loaded for that. Thank you for holding on and being patient with me. And as always, like I like to say, let's get it unplugged. Peace.